news for you.
Well, we have news for you too, Tina.
Well, Vikki, I'm not done.
What is all the shouting about? I heard it halfway down the driveway.
Todd, you know what this is about.
Tina, enough. Stop shouting at me for a minute. I believe your sister has something to say.
Thank you. Yes, I do. Tina, we have all received this. It's a summons.
Nora. Hey.
Hi.
How's Matthew?
Oh, thank you for asking. He's still the same, you know, which is good. I guess. Yeah. I'm just glad to have my work and to win a case. So that was good too. What about you? Are you on a case?
Oh, not exactly. I'm here on matters related to my husband's death.
I see.
Oh, I should tell you, since the investigation into Victor's murder has stalled, my brother Tomas has stepped in.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here? Thought you were going to give me some time to think about everything.
I am. I'm here about something else entirely.
What's that?
I made a promise to Taya that I would help her find out who killed Victor.
Tomas will be looking for Victor's murderer, since the police have no suspects and we know that it wasn't Todd.
Well, actually, Taya, we don't know for sure it wasn't Todd.
Taya filed a motion to contest Victor's will, and we have all been summoned to court right now to hear what the judge has to say, and that includes you.
Oh, my God. You mean the judge is finally going to say who gets all the money, the newspaper, and everything? And the judge wants me there, too?
Yes, you too, Tina.
Yeah, because the money and the newspaper and everything, it wasn't Victor's to begin with. He stole it from me. It was mine.
Well, we'll just have to hear what the judge has to say about that.
Tina's right. We have no idea what the judge is going to decide about Victor's will.
Victor hated Irene. He wouldn't have left her a dime. The will is obviously a fake.
I agree with you, but we don't know if Taya's been able to prove that. So the sooner we get there, the sooner we will have some answers.
Tina, I know you're mad at me, but I need to talk to you.
Did you hear? I'm due in court.
Todd, just do me a favor, please. Promise me, whatever happens, you won't get upset. You'll stay calm.
Sorry, sis. I'm not gonna make you a promise I can't keep.
Let's go, sis.
Nora, you really need to stop beating that drum, okay? I know you have a history with Todd and that you can never forgive him for what...
Taya, my history with Todd has nothing whatsoever to do with my suspecting him in this case.
I know a judge would say otherwise.
Oh, yeah, because judges never make mistakes.
Look, you had to drop the charges against Todd the first time because you had absolutely no evidence that he killed Victor. Jack was your eyewitness. He lied. So get over it.
You know, I think it's great that you're going to help find Victor's murder, but I don't know what that has to do with me.
Well, this may come as a surprise. But you're not the one I came to see. I came to talk to Jack.
Jack? What about? Shane hit him over the head, dragged him before the murder even happened. He doesn't know anything.
Still, he was at the scene of the crime.
Well, he's not going to be able to tell you anything. He's totally convinced that Todd's the one that killed Victor, so he's not going to be even worth talking to.
What if Jack's right?
No, you're right. Jack did lie, and so we have no evidence. We have no case against Todd at this moment. But Taya, you know perfectly well that doesn't exclude the possibility that Todd killed his brother, right? If you'll excuse me.
Vikki, Tina, Todd, a moment.
What?
I'm sorry if you heard any of that, but don't worry, Nora's going to eat her words, okay?
What does that mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, this hearing in the matter of the last will and testament of Victor Lord Jr. is now in session.
Oh, come on.
Otto, I've considered your motion to invalidate the last will and testament of your husband, Victor Lord Jr. I've read your entire brief, and I've carefully considered the unusual circumstances surrounding both his life and his death.
Are you seriously suggesting that Todd killed Victor?
All I'm saying is that I have to start somewhere, and there are several unanswered questions about Todd.
Such as?
Such as he was wandering around at the time of the murder in the rain. He has no alibi. He threatened Victor's life in front of witnesses, and the gun that Todd swears will clear him has never been found.
That's because Irene threw the gun in the river.
And we know that how? Because Todd said so?
What do you think happened to the gun?
Maybe Todd threw it in the river himself. He did shoot Irene. If she found out that he killed Victor, he might have killed her to keep her
No,
quiet.
he killed Irene because she said that she had just murdered his entire family.
According to Todd.
Why do you keep saying that, Tomas?
Because the only person that can confirm his story and clear him is now dead.
Irene was an evil, evil woman. Even if she could have cleared Todd, why would she?
Well, we'll never know that answer, will we? At the end of the day, the only thing we know is that Todd killed Irene. So he is capable of murder.
I've come to a decision. I'm sorry, Miss Delgado. Your motion is denied. The will is valid. Victor Lord Jr.'s entire estate passed to his mother, Irene Manning.
Have you forgotten that Irene shot Todd first? And he almost died because of her?
Of course I haven't forgotten that.
Well, then why are you attacking him? What happened to all that guilt for turning him over to Irene and letting him rot in that prison all those years?
This has nothing to do with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I know what all this is about. You come over here, you tell me that you love me, then you come and you accuse the father of my children of murdering his brother when you don't even have any evidence of it.
Do you think this is all about my feelings
No, I
for
think
you?
that you are going after Todd because you think I have feelings for him. I do.
You know, I do love you, Blair, but guess what? You are not the center of the universe. You know what? Not everything revolves around you.
I understand the confusion over to whom this estate legally belongs. I believe I can sum it up with 2 points. First, Victor Lord Sr., in his own last will and testament, never specified his male heir by name. Victor Lord Jr., as a biological son, was also a legitimate male heir. He was equally entitled to this inheritance to do with as he wished.
Yeah, Victor Lord Jr. When he made the will, he didn't even use his own name. He used my name.
Which brings me to my second point. When Victor Lord Jr.'s will was executed, he was legally known as Todd Manning. Therefore, under that identity, he was legally entitled to bequeath his assets to whomever he saw fit. In this case, his mother.
But wait, but Victor's mother, my mother, is dead. So what happens to all the money?
Roberts, sit down. As we know, Irene Manning had a valid will of her own. It was seized with her personal effects when her headquarters in Louisiana were raided. Now, the late Ms. Manning left all of her assets, which would now include Victor Lord Jr.'s estate, to one beneficiary.
Your Honor, who did Irene Manning name as her beneficiary?
Your Honor, I object.
You can't object, Ms. Roberts. Please sit down.
No, I will not sit down. Look, I am Irene Manning's daughter, her firstborn. And that woman betrayed me, she abandoned me, she rejected me, and she even tried to buy me off with some stupid little ring. As far as I see it, in the name of justice, there's only one thing you can do. Throw out the will.
Ms. Roberts, may I?
Oh, no, go ahead, proceed.
Sit down. The will reads as follows. I, Irene Manning, being of sound mind and body, leave everything to my daughter, Tina Clayton Lord Roberts.
What did you say?
Your mother left everything to you.
Oh. Well, that seems fair.
Won't you tell me how you really feel?
You're making it sound like I have some kind of agenda, like this is all about you and Todd.
I don't know where I would have gotten that idea.
Look, I'm not going after or accusing anyone, Blair. I'm asking questions. I'm not even presuming to know the answers.
Really? Because it seems to me like you've made up your mind about it.
The only thing I've
Completely.
made up my mind about is finding out who killed Victor for my sister. She needs to put her husband to rest, Blair. The police, the DA, they don't have any other leads. I have to do this for her. Can you understand that?
Vikki, is it true? I mean, do you think my mother actually really cared about me after all? I mean, she liked me. She really, really liked me.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is my money. It was my newspaper. Victor Lord left it to me. That's why I called it the Sun. You get it? Everything was mine.
Well, things changed, Todd.
Tina, this does not seem very fair.
Fair. You want to talk about fair? Look, I'm the one who got thrown away. I never got anything from my father, Victor Lord. I mean, maybe my mother was trying to finally correct that.
Well, honey, then be reasonable. I mean, what do you even want with a newspaper?
Well, I don't know, maybe I could run it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Todd started it when he was practically a child, so how hard could it be, right? So this is my one chance to really, really prove myself. Tina Lord Roberts is finally going to get everything that's coming to her.
Tina, is this really what you want? For Todd and Taya and the children to get absolutely nothing while you get everything?
Every time you tell me to trust you, you pull the ball away, Tina, and I'm the one that ends up lying flat on my back.
Why are you surprised, Vikki? I mean, this is me. Tina, right? I'm greedy. I'm selfish. I only think about myself. I mean, isn't that what you all think about me? So, I might as well just be that way.
I should have known the minute you showed up in town that you were after the family fortune. You come here with that mangy little dog.
How dare you talk about David Vickers that way?
Your dog is named David Vickers. You know what? Vikki may have bought all that crap about how you've changed, but not me. I know you haven't changed, not one little bit.
Because I am not going to mess up this time. I am going to prove to you that you can trust me. No, I am going to prove to you that we belong together. Because you really do make me a better person. No. No, Todd, you're wrong. Your Honor, I don't want the money. I want to give it all to my brother.
Ms. Roberts, did you say all?
Yes. Yes, can I do that? Can I refuse the inheritance?
Yes, you can. In which case, it would all go to Todd Manning. Isn't that correct, Your Honor?
That's correct.
You serious?
Yes. Yes, I am. I mean, it's the right thing to do. The money, the newspaper, all of it, it was all yours before. I mean, before you lost everything. I mean, 8 years of your life. The way I see it, I'm just giving you back what was yours to begin with.
Very well. Irene Manning's estate, including everything bequeathed to her by her son, Victor Lord Jr., hereby goes to Todd Manning. Court is adjourned.
Wow. I've heard of turning over a new leaf, but Tina, everything.
I know what I'm doing, Vikki.
I am so incredibly proud of you.
Tina, it's very unexpected. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We need to get her to sign those papers before she changes her mind.
Tina, listen to me. I owe you a huge apology, all right? I am such an idiot.
You begged me for another chance to prove that you could change. I should have given you that chance.
Well, Cord, this is your lucky day, because she just proved it. Victor's will held up, and so everything was left to Irene. Irene left everything to Tina, and she promptly handed the entire fortune over to Todd.
What? Why?
Because all I ever wanted was you. I'm sorry. I completely overreacted.
It's okay. Try to understand why you're so protective of Todd.
And I do think it's great that you're doing this for Taya.
Really?
But I do think that Todd is not the guy you're looking for.
Fine. If you don't think Todd did it, have dinner with me tomorrow night.
Wait a minute. What does one have to do with the other?
Help me find some other possible suspects. Since you're so convinced that Todd didn't do it, maybe you can help me find who did.
Deal.
Congratulations, Todd. You got it all back. Everything that belonged to you.
Not everything. I hope you know that you and Danielle will always be well taken care of.
It's very decent of you, but Danny and I are fine. Besides, I don't want Victor's money. I want to find out who killed him.
Yeah, I hope they catch that guy.
Maybe they won't, but Tomas will.
Tomas will.
Yeah, my brother. He promised me he'd find out who killed Victor. And I believe that he will.